You know, I travel all over the world. I travel all over the US. I do lots of workshops for people every year. And one of the things that I see consistently is low bongos, out of tune bongos, and people not knowing how to tune them up and where they should really be tuned to be played properly. Now, these sound okay. Nothing wrong with that. But if you really want to get them tuned up, I'm going to show you how. First thing you're going to do is flip them over. Use a 1/2-inch wrench. It'll also say 13, that's 13 millimeter. A lot of wrenches come with your bongos. Don't use pliers. Just find an open-ended box wrench like this one and use it to tune up your drums. Flip them over on your lap or another surface. Start at one of the lugs. These are called lug nuts. And you're just going to turn it clockwise. Let's go one turn because these are pretty low. So you don't have to tune in a star pattern. I guess I sort of started doing that here. That's an old drummer habit. You can go around in a circle, it doesn't really matter. The most important thing is to tune each one of these the same amount. Don't tune one side more than the other. Check the pitch. That's sounding a lot better. Let's go another 1/2 a turn. Because the thing is, bongos need to cut through. They're not that big, they're not that loud, but if you tune them up, you can get them so where they match some of the other drums like congas and djembes. All right, now we're getting in the ballpark. Let's see our low drum. So that's a really big difference. Let's tune up the low drum a little bit more, and we'll see where we end up. I think this is going to sound a lot better. And I know a lot of you guys that have your bongos, you may not spend the time tuning them up because you think that they don't need to be tuned. But bongos and congas and djembes and all hand drums need to be tuned just like your guitar gets tuned. And the piano occasionally gets tuned. I'm going to tune the high one up a little more. Now, you hear that? Cracking and creaking, don't worry about it. That's just a break-in sound. That's a good sound. That's the sound of getting them to where they need to be. All right, that sounds pretty good. I'm happy with this. Next up, martillo, one of the key rhythms in Latin music. You're listening to More Music, the show that brings you more rhythm, melody, and harmony so you can bring more music to more people. I hope you guys get a lot out of this program. I really enjoy bringing you all these resources, and I hope that it helps you bring more music to more people. As always, patrons of the More Music podcast get special access to additional resources and materials. Check the links below this video and become a patron if you haven't already. Thanks.